Hello everyone, welcome back to We Know What You Like. I'm Lucia, and today on the channel we are continuing our Heartstopper Season 2 recording session. Happy place. This is episode 2. This one is called Family. We left off episode 1 with Charlie telling his sister, saying that he's gonna make sure that Nick is not gonna have the same experience that he had, and he's gonna protect him. And while I very much appreciated what Charlie was saying, considering what he went through, it's not as easy, considering Nick is new to everything. Everyone might not take Nick's being bisexual as an okay thing, just as they did to Charlie. Charlie was very seriously bullied. Fuck you, Ben. And all the other people too. But like I said, I very much appreciate Charlie's thoughts and mentality, wanting to make this experience so much better for Nick. But the sad reality is it might not be as easy as he wants it to be. And we also have Imogen now knows that Nick and Charlie are together, and Imogen has a crush on Ben. And oh my gosh, Tao and Elle, they're in a situationship. Yeah. Yep. But that's basically where we are. I'm super excited. Unlike season 1, season 2 has uncuts. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you can see the uncut of this on Patreon. Also on Patreon, if you're watching this also on YouTube, if you're watching episode 2 right now on YouTube, then we're 3 episodes ahead on Patreon. English words. Sometimes they make sense for me. Yeah. Not a lot to say other than let me be happy watching this, yas. Yeah, let's do this, right? Yeah.
Charlie's always been a high achiever, but in the past few months, his grades have been slipping across most of his subjects.
Distraction.
Been a bit distracted, haven't you?
Yes.
Isaac's grades are always excellent, but I'd like to see him participate more.
I want to know more about Isaac.
You need to start focusing on your schoolwork.
Charlie, what's happening, bud?
That's not fair. We are not banning you from seeing each other completely.
Nick's is pretty good at his homework, though.
Ban. Until this coursework
Whoa,
essay
why?
is handed in, Nick is not allowed around our house.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I was always good at school. I'm sorry. Got it. His brother.
Please don't tell me.
I won't, darling. Don't worry.
Very strange brother. What if his brother would go to his room? Not that he needs to hide who he is. You're still not getting your coursework done, Charlie. Imogen. I mean, Nick, you have to tell her, right? You have to tell her. If she's your friend, since y'all were like 8, 6, whatever age, then you have to tell her. I would tell my friend. Even if they're mad at me.
Tao wants to meet up tonight.
Oh my god, say yes.
No. Oh, you need to put some distance.
Tao needs to get his shit.
You can make your move. This is your chance.
Wait, there's a boy?
There is a boy.
Yes.
But Elle told us she wanted to get over it.
I get it. Tao's cute.
Give me your phone.
But Tao!
It's fine.
I just haven't seen you all day, so I wanted to say hi.
That's cute. Now go you do your fucking homework. Hi.
Are you okay with your brother and everything?
You're speaking very loud.
Just,
Stay in social hour, boys.
Right? Jesus, I get it, but still, Charlie, come on.
text me later.
Told you not to
Punch
talk
him.
about him. God, you hate me so much. It's not my fault you liked me.
Ben.
I hate
Ben,
you because you
get out of my
actually
face.
assaulted him.
Yeah, Ben. What?
That was just a misunderstanding.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
I was going through some personal stuff.
I don't care. You hurt him, and who knows
Call him
if you
out,
did the
Ben.
same with Imogen.
Yeah,
You like
tell
her.
her.
Sorry, am I not allowed to like girls as well as boys?
Of course you are. But, like...
Does Charlie know you don't want to come out?
I do want to come out.
Right. I'll believe that when I see it. Charlie thinks you're this perfect boyfriend, but you are just the same as me.
No, he's not. Not exactly. People are allowed to come out on their own time. And Charlie accepts that.
Just stressed about GCSEs. I'm definitely going to fail maths on Monday. Want me to help you revise? We can go through your notes together.
What about your homework? What a great outfit. Slay, Elle, slay.
I'm Naomi, by the way.
Sure?
I'm Elle.
And this is Felix.
Friends. Transition friends. Trans friends. Okay.
I just hate being at a regular school. Like everyone knowing you as the trans girl. Here I could just be Naomi. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. She does.
Yeah. Oh, she's applying for art college.
Yeah, for sixth form.
So she might be moving away.
I don't know, maybe.
So you need to get your ass into
24.
gear, Cal.
我哋早啲請佢嚟食飯咯。
Yeah.
Your mama knows you got a crush, bro. Maybe not the right place to say it. Okay.
What do you mean?
He's not a good person.
He's done some really bad stuff.
What did he do?
I can't tell you.
Yes, tell her. But, like...
I've known him since primary school. He's basically one of my oldest friends.
Yeah, but...
And you know what? I don't actually have that many friends. But Ben is one of the few people who actually likes me. And he's been lovely to me. So whatever happened
So
in the
you're
past,
desperate.
he's nicer now. And I really like him.
Imogen.
Good luck in the exam.
Yeah, I'm glad he tried, but like on one hand, I feel like he didn't say it because it's not his story to tell. Like, you know, because it's Charlie's story, you know, Charlie's situation. Anxiety. Unprepared. Closing in. And he's a good student.
You snuck out again.
You need to
You'll
go
be in
home.
so much trouble with your mum. I'm here to cheer you up after your terrible exam.
Go do your fucking homework, Charlie! I'm tired of him. I'm already tired of him.
Things have just been
I
kind
miss
of
you.
weird lately. I mean, I've been a bit weird.
Thank you for
I thought I'd
acknowledging
come
it.
over and see if you
Very
wanted
much
to hang
so.
out this evening, but I guess you can't.
I might hate it.
I'm here for her
Maybe
trying different stuff.
We could have that art day at the weekend or something.
Yeah,
Phil's
that's
left
fine.
behind.
Sorry.
No, it's nothing to be sorry about.
I just wanted to meet the guy that, you know, that turned my little brother gay.
Punch him.
What?
Punch him.
I mean, I should have always known you'd turn out to be gay, really.
Punch
I'm
him.
bi, actually. And so what?
I'm bi, actually. So, but, look, if you're going to be gay, at least...
Punch
admit
him!
See, this is exactly why I didn't want to tell you.
It's too late now.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
What? I'm not allowed to be skeptical.
No.
My little brother is randomly
No,
decided
you're
he's
not.
gay. Why?
God, I knew you
He's
would
having
be
a panic
like this.
attack.
What?
Like a homophobic prick.
Guys, David, please don't swear.
He can't even admit he's gay. I mean, I bet you haven't told...
Punch him!
Oh my God, imagine what Dad's going to say.
He's such a dick.
Get out of my house.
Right, boys, that is enough, David, in the kitchen.
Get out of my house. No, get out of my house. It's literally what I would say. David, shut the fuck up. It's literally none of your business, you homophobic fucking prick. And now Charlie's gonna blame himself. And you fucking, sir, do your homework. Sorry, I'm a terrible person.
You are grounded for the rest of this term. And don't even think about sneaking out, or you
Jesus.
won't be going on the Paris trip.
I mean, I would listen. I mean, I can't get behind Charlie in this. I get it. Not everyone's good at school. I really, really can't. I really get that. But, like, he's deliberately not doing it. Thank you for the imagery. Thank you. Thank you, Netflix. No, I understand being out is complicated. I 100% that. But what does that have to do with her homework? Is it because, like, he doesn't feel like he's in the mental game to do the homework? But it's none of his business. It's not like, even if he would have said something, he probably would have acted the same way.
Charlie, this is not your fault. I don't care what David thinks anyway. I mean, it was never going to go perfectly with everyone. Coming out to my mum was amazing. But there are still awful people in the world, like my brother.
It's a representation of what happened to him.
Out, but I can handle it. I promise.
I like this song.
So I understand if you're afraid of losing her. If she's growing.
That's what I said before. He's afraid of losing her.
Well, I'm stuck here. Same old Tao.
Same old Tao isn't so bad. But if you're afraid of losing her, you have to fight to stay by her side.
I agree. Why didn't you say, "Can I come"?
Yeah. Also,
yeah.
Tao's not dead, so there's that.
I'm glad, I don't know the actor's name for Tao, but I'm glad he's showing more
I like Elle.
depth.
Okay?
Yes, we know.
I said it. But I'm going to tell her.
But I need a winner. Good.
Help me.
Oh, good. Family. No extra scenes, those are all credits. Giant Netflix. Well, okay, that was the episode, y'all. Okay, let me get a few first. Me being frustrated at Charlie for deliberately not doing his homework. Can y'all blame me? Like, on one hand, I'm taking it from the perspective of myself, who thankfully never had issues, like real issues with school. Like I mentioned, math has never been my strong suit, but at the end of the day, I still passed. But being on top of my grades, being on top of my schoolwork, that was never an issue for me. In fact, it was a way for me to be better than my siblings because, well, sibling rivalry is a thing. At least, in my household. Thing is, they didn't care, but I cared. That I was better at them than that. Not the point. So on one hand, I literally can't understand why he can't just do it. Why he keeps distracting himself. But on the other hand, I do understand, and it's because he's worried about Nick and how he's feeling and what he's going through. And so he's like literally, oh, William Gao, that's his name. For Tao. So it's like literally distracting him from doing his work. But at the end of the day, I'm like, come on. What Ben said about, does Charlie know that you don't want to come out? I don't think that that's fair. Literally last episode they talked about, and last episode and last season, they talked about, not wanting Nick to be outed purposely and vindictively outed like, Charlie was in a mean way. So he respects the fact that that Nick wants to say it in his own way, in his own time. And, being gay is complicated. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I would have punched, David. I would have kicked that kid out of my house. That's what, like, go live with your dad. Go stay with your dad. You're home for college for now? Well, you can go fuck off for your dad's. But, like, there's no reason to be that ugly. I'm glad that they showed how different Nick and Charlie's siblings and parents reacted to it. Like, Nick's or Charlie's mom, I think, is supportive. Obviously, his dad's more supportive of the two from what we've seen. But I also understand where the mom's coming from. Like, clearly, you're being distracted by your boyfriend, so you need to do your coursework, and you're not. And then you have, what's her name? Olivia Cook's. No, not Olivia Cook. Oh my god, what's her last name? Nick's mom, very, very supportive. That's, the conversation that he and she had last season is one of my favorites, hands down, period, point blank, But we also have the opposites for their siblings. You have Charlie's sister, very protective, very wanting to reassure him and make sure that, all is well. And then you have Nick's brother, who is like, what up, dad knows, just a very dick for no reason. And then I'm jumping ship on this. I understand that feeling complicated inside, like, oh, I like this guy, I like this girl, but that does not give you the right to use that as an excuse to assault someone. That's literally what Ben did last season, and he said, I was going through stuff. And I'm glad that that Nick said, he's like, that he doesn't care. That doesn't matter that he was going through stuff. He had no right to do that to Charlie. No ifs, ands about it. I'm glad that Nick said something to Imogen, but I feel like he couldn't say everything because it wasn't his story to tell. That what happened with Charlie was his own business. But if Charlie wanted to say something to Imogen, sort of thing, which, obviously I wonder, like, why he wouldn't say something to her. Like, clearly he can see her around campus hanging out with Ben, and if Charlie sees that Nick is close to Imogen, and he sees that Ben and oh my god, I'm confusing myself with these names. If Charlie knows that Nick and Imogen are friends, and Charlie knows that Ben and Imogen are together, and he knows how Ben is, why wouldn't he say something to her? Now, we know that Charlie isn't a very confrontational sort of person, unless, push comes to absolute shove. We know that. I get that. But at the end of the day, what Nick said was right. How do I know you're not going to do what you did to Charlie to Imogen? Her not believing him, I kind of gathered that would happen. Because, Ben is good at hiding his true nature. And it kind of seems like she's picking from the bottom of the barrel in terms of, well, there's no one else that likes me for who I am. And from what I understand, she just thinks like, oh, was a bully, and he's changed from his ways. Obviously, she doesn't know everything, so I look forward to know when she will learn that, because it has to come about. Like, it has to, it absolutely has to. It's people need to know. And then I'm really glad that Elle has made friends in the trans community, because there's no one else in the show thus far. And yeah, I'm glad she's able to relate to others and get to know people and expand her circle. And I'm glad that Tao is recognizing his feelings. Obviously, he was like, I bet you're laughing at me because I was oblivious. Yes, I was. Yes, I was, Tao. And on a side note, like I said in the reaction, I'm glad that William Gao is getting more range to work with stuff. Like in the first season, I felt like a lot of it, not everything, but a lot of what he was acting with was very, my friend, but this one it's like more, okay. And also seems like we're gonna know about more of Isaac, which I'm here for. Dude's quiet, he's chill, but he's always reading, and I can relate, so I'm here for it. And I look forward to the next episode. I don't know when I'm going to watch it next, but clearly before next week. Yeah. I'll see you next time, though. Bye.